Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen!
Hey guys, and welcome to episode 12 of my Manager Mode series. I'm FIFA Vic, and we are in the FA Cup final, guys. Us Arsenal boys against Chelsea. Really tough game at Wembley, of course. Just showing a little bit of extra pomp and circumstance, simply because it's the FA Cup final. It's a little bit more. I've got extended highlights of this game as well for you guys, just because it's pretty much the most important game we've played in the series so far. Knocked out of the Champions League in the previous episode if you missed it. And so this is our chance of silverware this year. We're going to finish fourth in the league, I think. And fourth or third anyway. Pretty much fourth is nailed on, I think. So this is our chance to win something. And the FA Cup, by no means, in my opinion, is a lesser cup than any other. The FA Cup to me is as important as the Premier League. Obviously, you don't get that Champions League status from it, so it's obviously not as important in the FA's eyes or what have you. But Walcott gets us off the mark. Chances for both sides in that first half. Really open game at first, and then it tightened up a little bit. But Walcott got free, and he's been scoring ever since. He mustn't have scored that many goals before I came, because as soon as I've got here, he's been scoring loads, and he's still only scored about 12 for the season. But I'm sure like 9 of those 12 have been with me. Another ball over the top here, and another ball for Walcott. 2-0. That puts us in a great position. 11 goals, sorry, Walcott has scored. It tells you that. I love those little bits that tell you what's going on. I don't know if you guys have got a pro player, a career mode pro. I've got one, and it's great to see who's like the league top goal scorer and stuff on the captions, to see how you're doing in that and all that sort of stuff. We make a few changes, and I think I've slowed this down, guys. I had to play Diaby at centre back because we're so short of centre backs. And I don't know, guys. It's up to you. What do you think? I've slowed that down for you. Do you think that's a penalty? Do you think that's a red card? In my opinion, he played the ball pretty well there. Great penalty from Hazard, though. Completely sent me the wrong way with the stutter. Quality player, Hazard. And we did manage to hold on. These are the cutscenes if you win the FA Cup, guys. We managed to hold on to the 2-1 draw. There was only 6 minutes left when Diaby got sent off, so we managed to just hold on by the skin of our teeth after that point. They did come at us hard, actually. They came at us hard all second half, to be honest, but that actually is what gave us the gap to let Walcott in. In the rest of this episode, guys, we are tying up the Premier League. We're nailed on fourth, really, so they're dead rubbers in a way, the league games, not to the other teams presumably. Here is confirmation on the chart format. Chelsea knocking out QPR. Chelsea also knocked out Manchester United there, you can see. We sim a little match against Wigan here. Wigan playing a back three. And you can see that we've managed to get Koscielny and Mertesacker back into the team, which is good. But Szczesny picks up a very, very big injury at this point, I think. I think it's something like a 3 or 4 month injury at that point. Fabianski goes in for this game. And again, this is the last game of the season, I think, this one. And neither team could move position in the league. So I thought this I might as well just sim this. It is a complete nothing game. I hope you guys are okay with that. I have completely taken on board what you've said about simming. Next season, there'll be hardly any simmed matches. So do not worry about that. As a result of finishing fourth, they gave us a £9 million cash injection. I'm also going to look at requesting additional funds once I find out what my objectives are. I might see if I can up them just a little bit, just to get a bit more cash out of the board. And yeah, why not? We are now, it's the end of the season, it's the summer, and this does actually happen. Like some of the teams play in this 8-team tournament called the Confederation Cup. Ivory Coast, Spain, Mexico, Germany, Holland, New Zealand in this case. And we are in a group with Germany, Uruguay, and New Zealand for Holland. We decided in the end with Holland to go with a back four. Huntelaar misses out from the starting lineup in the way we set up, and we can't make room for all the wingers that we've got. But we get New Zealand in the first round of the group, and things are going well. I think we're notching up some nice goals here. New Zealand are really low rated. That was a bit spawny. And Manuelson had just come off the bench at that point. New Zealand are really low rated team on this. They are sort of, I think they've got a couple of silvers and the rest are bronze. So no great shock that we take a 4-0 win. It's sort of a tough sort of tournament to know what to do with because, yeah, it's a little tournament and it'd be nice to win, but there's no real kudos in winning it, and the matches are supposed to be friendlies. As you can see, Germany beat Uruguay 3-0 in the other group game of the first round. So we're up against Germany. Neither team needs to win, but if the team that does win has progressed into the semi-finals. So it was relatively important. Missed a little free kick there. I can tell you guys, this is one of those games where I could not get that highlight. That badly taken free kick was pretty much as close as I got in this game. Lovely little move from them for a goal from Rose. And I could not get anywhere near them, guys. I could not create any chances against this German team. They were just a huge wall, blocking me from getting anywhere. And I think things might get from bad to worse here. Yeah, they make it 2-0 with Ozil. Ozil is class in this game, guys, if you haven't used him. I had him in a hybrid... no, I had him in a BBVA team. For you guys, check that video out if you haven't seen it. And that's as close as we got. And we got a penalty here off the back of that. And Robin van Persie steps up for me. But it's merely a consolation at this point, 89th minute. And we will need to get a win against Uruguay in the next episode, guys. So you will see the completion of the Confederation Cup in the next episode. And you will also see the transfer window open up. And we'll start to make some of those signings. I've been Vic, guys. Cheers.